Let me begin by offering a vision for an export nation. This is a vision where more firms in more sectors trade more goods and services seamlessly with the world, particularly with the rising nations that are rapidly urbanizing and industrializing. President Obama embraced this vision in a State of the Union when he called for a doubling of exports in 5 years. The departure from the current order of business cannot be starker. The American economy has become dominated by imports rather than driven by exports. In 2008, according to the Economist Intelligence Unit, total exports made up only 13% of the GDP of the U.S., compared to 36% in China, 35% in Canada, 24% in India, and higher levels in Japan and Europe. Exporting has become almost an unnatural act in the United States. Incredibly, according to the Department of Commerce, less than 1% of American companies export. And of those that do, less than half exported to more than one country. The movement of freight in the United States is compromised, undermined by an infrastructure that is third class and transport networks that are clogged and congested. Now, all of this is true and sobering, but there's a cultural dimension to exports which often gets overlooked. Americans don't get out much. We are remarkably insular, despite being a demographically blessed nation with a growing and diversifying population. Half the population thinks the U.S. should mind its own business. Remarkably, 72% of U.S. citizens don't even have a passport. So can we get back into the export game? We think the answer is decidedly yes. The U.S. still manufactures a range of advanced goods that the rest of the world wants: aircraft, spacecraft, electrical machinery, precision surgical instruments, high-quality pharmaceutical products. The U.S. is also the world's largest exporter of services. We already have a trade surplus in commercial services, $152 billion in 2008, and are poised for a quantum leap in exports in sectors such as education, healthcare, business and management consulting, and architecture and engineering. The consequences of shifting to an export-oriented economy are profound.